Growing up, our parents are often the people we're supposed to turn to for guidance and support. While they might have the best intentions, sometimes the things they say can have detrimental consequences. In fact, certain phrases and attitudes are proven to be hurtful to one's mental health. Today, we're going to cover 9 of the things that parents do and say which are not good for your mental health. Number 1, they make achievements seem unimportant. They do this by saying things like, "You could have done better. That's all you got?" Or "Your best isn't good enough." If a parent always belittles their child's achievements, the child may grow up feeling like they're never good enough, no matter how hard they try. This could lead to serious emotional issues such as depression or anxiety. Ultimately, parents are there to encourage and support their children, no matter what the reason is. Number 2, they criticize hobbies or interests. Parents can often say, "Why are you interested in that? That's a waste of time," or "You're never going to be good at that." If a parent is constantly criticizing their child's interests, it can make the child feel like their passions and hobbies are not valid or important. This could end up with the child suppressing their interests and not pursuing them in the future. Then the child is left doing something that the parents originally wanted them to do instead of following really what the child wanted to do, which can lead to a life of not being fulfilled and hating your parents for it. Number 3, they threaten with violence. "If you don't do what I say, I'll hit you," or "I'll beat you until you learn your lesson." These are 2 examples of what a parent says to get the child to be scared of them. This is a manipulation tactic that instills fear and will make the child feel like they're not safe at home. This could lead to the child feeling anxious and losing trust in their parent, a person who is supposed to be their protector. It can also affect their personal relationships down the line by making them feel unworthy. Number 4, they label their children negatively. Labeling children with negative traits or identities can eventually make the child feel like that's exactly what and who they are. Phrases like, "You're so lazy," or "You'll never amount to anything," can be ingrained in a child's self-perception and limit what they're actually really capable of doing. Number 5, they dismiss feelings. Phrases like, "Stop crying, you're fine," or "You're overreacting," can make children feel like their feelings are not valid and can lead them to have a difficult time expressing their emotions later in life. We're halfway through now, but have 5 more common things that parents say and do. If you're a parent, you might have noticed that you've done these things unconsciously. As long as you make an effort to make it right in the future, that's all that matters. If you're someone who has dealt with this, I hope I've answered some questions to why you might be the person that you are today and started a self-reflective path to getting to know yourself, and if you'd like, how you can recover from dealing with this. Number 6, they compare to others. Phrases like, "Why can't you be more like your sister?" or "When I was your age, I never had a problem with that," or even "Your friend got straight A's, why can't you be more like them?" All of those can be very damaging to a child's self-esteem. Parents who compare their children to others can cause some very deep-rooted insecurities. Being constantly compared to any other person just isn't fun and may even lead to the development of being a competitive person. At the end of the day, everyone has their quirks, and the world would be boring if we were all the same. Number 7, they criticize appearances. Body image issues are a growing concern for children and teens, and parents can inadvertently contribute to these issues. Criticizing their child's appearance, even if it's meant to be helpful, can make them feel self-conscious and insecure. Phrases like, "You should lose weight," or "Your hair looks terrible," can both stick with a child for years and years to come and then turn into insecurities when they start dating. Number 8, they ignore boundaries. Parents may not always realize that their actions are crossing their child's boundaries. Saying things like, "I can go through your phone whenever I want," or "I'm allowed to know everything that's going on in your life," can all make children feel like they have no privacy and can result in feelings of resentment and mistrust. Everyone needs their privacy and should be entitled to it, no matter the age. Number 9, they use guilt as a weapon. Guilt tripping is a common tactic used by some parents to manipulate their children into doing what they want. They might say things like, "After everything we've done for you, this is how you repay us," or "If you've loved us, you would do this." While it may work in the short term, this type of behavior can lead to long-term feelings of resentment and a belief that love is conditional. Now that you've watched this video, can you think about times your parents told you something that has stuck with you until today? Even as adults, we can find ourselves repeating phrases or beliefs that our parents instilled in us during childhood. Although words don't physically hurt us, they can cause a deep-rooted damage. I hope this video helped bring awareness. If there's any other topic that you think I should cover, please comment it, and I'll shout you out in the video that's about your comment. I'll see you soon. Take care.